Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Amia. In this episode, we're gonna look at AWS DNS service, Amazon Route 53. Amazon Route 53 is a highly available and scalable DNS service. DNS stands for Domain Name System. Route 53 provides an extremely reliable and cost-effective way to route end users to Internet applications. You can use Route 53 to perform three main functions. You can register public domain names on Route 53 for your websites or applications on the Internet. Route 53 helps connect the web browser of end users to your websites. It routes Internet traffic to resources for your domain names. These resources can be both AWS or non-AWS resources. Route 53 can route traffic to any resources as long as they have domain names. Route 53 seamlessly integrates with AWS services. For example, Route 53 can route traffic to your static websites hosted on S3, CloudFront distribution, API gateway endpoints, EC2 instances, Elastic Load Balancing, Elastic Beanstalk environment, DB connection for RDS database, mail server using WorkMail, VPC Interface Endpoints. Route 53 can check the health of the resource and route traffic to the alternative when the original resource becomes unavailable. You can also set up health check notification with CloudWatch alarm. Route 53 supports both IPv4 and IPv6. Here is how DNS works. You can imagine a domain name system as a directory like a phone book. It stores domain names to IP addresses mapping information. DNS service routes Internet traffic by translating friendly domain names like Cloudemy.tv into numeric IP addresses like 10.0.0.1 that computers use to connect. Imagine if the Internet doesn't use domain names. When you visit Amazon, Google, or Cloudemy, you need to memorize all the IP addresses. Domain names are much easier to remember and more convenient to use. To use Route 53 and route traffic to your resources, you need to create a hosted zone and records. A hosted zone is a container for records. Records contain information and routing policies about how you want to route traffic for a specific domain or subdomain, such as Cloudemy.tv or class.cloudemy.tv. Public hosted zones contain records that specify how to route traffic from the Internet. Private hosted zones contain records that specify how to route traffic in an Amazon VPC. When you create a record, you choose a routing policy, which determines how Amazon Route 53 responds to queries. When you create a record, you need to choose a routing policy, which determines how Amazon Route 53 responds to queries. Simple routing policy is for a single resource. For example, a single resource can be a website host in an S3 bucket. Failover routing policy gives you active-passive failover routing. For example, you can redirect your traffic to an error page during your server downtime. Geolocation policy and Geoproximity policy provide you routing based on geographical information of end users. Latency-based routing policy helps route traffic to the AWS region with the lowest latency to your end users. Multivalue answer routing policy can randomly route traffic to one of 8 healthy records. It provides some sort of load balancing for AWS resources. Weighted routing policy routes traffic based on the weight assigned to each record. For example, you can route 40% of traffic to web servers in the US and 60% of traffic to web servers in the APAC region. Route 53 can route traffic and provide DNS services to many AWS resources with seamless integration. You can easily configure routing within Route 53 console or use API or SDK. For example, Route 53 can route traffic to static websites hosted on S3. You can create an alias record that points to your S3 bucket. Route 53 works with CloudFront distribution. By default, CloudFront assigns a long domain name for your distribution. You can create an alias record that points to your CloudFront distribution. Route 53 works with API gateway. You can create a Route 53 alias record that routes traffic to the regional API endpoint or edge-optimized API endpoint. Route 53 works with Amazon EC2. If you're hosting a website or running a web application on an EC2 instance, you can route traffic for a custom domain name to the public IP address of the EC2 instance. Route 53 works with all elastic load balancing types, Include Application Load Balancer, Network Load Balancer, and Classic Load Balancer. You can create an alias record that points to your load balancer. Route 53 will route traffic to your ELB. Route 53 works with AWS Elastic Beanstalk. If you're using Elastic Beanstalk to deploy and manage applications in the AWS cloud, you can use Amazon Route 53 to route DNS traffic for your domain. You can create an alias record for your Elastic Beanstalk environment. Route 53 gives you a more flexible way to map your RDS connection URL with a custom domain name in your application code. You need to create a CNAME record in Route 53 for your DB instances, which makes it much easier to replace DB instances during any potential downtime. Route 53 works with Amazon WorkMail. If you're using WorkMail for your business email and Route 53 is a DNS service, you can use Route 53 to route traffic to your Amazon WorkMail email domain. Route 53 works with Amazon VPC Interface Endpoints. VPC Interface Endpoints let you use AWS Private Link to access AWS services inside a VPC. You can create an alias record and let Route 53 route domain traffic to an interface endpoint. In this episode, we've learned the AWS DNS service, Amazon Route 53. Route 53 is a highly available and scalable DNS service. You can use Route 53 to register domain names, route internet traffic to your AWS resources. Route 53 provides health checks for your resources. Domain name system is like a phone book that helps map domain names to IP addresses. You can create hosted zones and records, set up routing policies to tell Route 53 how to route traffic to your resources. Route 53 seamlessly works with many AWS resources. Okay, that's all for Route 53. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you liked the video, please help us and hit the like button. If you want to watch more tutorials, please subscribe to the Cloudemy TV channel. Make sure to turn on the notification and stay tuned. At Cloudemy, we're passionate about cloud and AI technology. Please share your feedback and thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to let us know what topics you'd like to watch. Happy watching and happy learning.